to me, Ikram Sehgal Saab is that force which has really gathered us all here, and to do things that now Pakistan is at a stage that we should be opening our wings, whosoever has the capacity, capability to go around the world and showcase Pakistan, his own company and the exposure and things that he can do better by bringing somebody over or with whatever he has got to sell it to them. So to me, Pakistan is an uncut diamond, and it's raw, it is resilient and ready to shine.
Pakistan's macroeconomy has stabilized significantly. I mean, you laid out the facts. We know them all. Foreign reserves are in a better place. Inflation is down. I've been studying Pakistan for 20 years, and I feel that every government says that it's committed to fulfilling reforms. And oftentimes, if not every time, they fall short. So I think it's great that this one is committed, and I certainly think the PIA privatization was a landmark. Even though it's just one case, I mean, we know that privatization has been a big priority for quite some time. This is something that key donors like the IMF have been looking for quite some time. So that's significant, but it's just a start. So I hopefully we'll see more of that.
As a proprietary investment philosophy, we have enjoyed Pakistan and benefit from Pakistan. Let me talk about the negatives first. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy at all because the ease of doing business is still not where we would want it to be. Second is promised reforms take too long, but eventually they happen. Which is why this morning's conviction statements by the finance minister, prime minister, and deputy prime minister gave us a lot of confidence. And from the private interactions we have in Islamabad and Rawalpindi, we do believe we are on the track finally for long-awaited reforms. That will change the dynamics dramatically and lower our risk premium and improve our returns and duration.
I think the biggest hurdle for us, as a nation, as a Pakistan, was our perception, our geopolitical risks, our focus on bringing the youth into these main markets. I mean, these were the fundamental issues. What has happened in the last year or 2 years, if you want to think about it, and I've seen the pre and post May 10th also, there is a fundamental shift in the tone, in the language, in the reception, in the incoming queries that are coming for us. I think the best thing we say is, and I say the campaign that has to be done and is doing right now, and I say Pakistan now. That's a call to action. If you have not realized what has happened in the last 6 months, and truly I've been on the other side, was working in the private and now in the public sector for a while, and then the tones have completely changed. The seat at the table is there for you. It is short shelf life. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it again. And I think that is the lesson we have to learn.
Pakistan is an amazing destination. It's a jewel that has not been discovered well. You will find people very proactive and facilitative. There is a government that really wants to facilitate investments. And all I can say to you is that it's a destination you should prioritize.
So well about Pakistan, and one of the finest technocrats that I dealt with during when she was in and out of government was Dr. Sanya Nishta. And I think she set BISP on the right lines. And today what we're going to do in that people are going to do in BISP because of the foundation that she laid. Well, I think the panelists like to congratulate Farid Alam, Abu Bakar, Samir Chishty, and Michael. I think you gave a broad, broad picture, spectrum of what Pakistan investment now can be. And you're very right. 3 years ago, when I used to go to talk in various think tanks in the States and Europe, everybody used to throw Pakistan fatigue at me. But now, and I kept on telling them, I said, you ain't seen nothing yet. So, but the point is that it is now changed. In the last year or so, we've seen, the finance minister is not here, but I must tell you that a lot of work that he did in that thing, in adhering to the promises that were made. See, people used to make a lot of promises to the IMF and World Bank, and they come back and throw the book aside. Now, be adhering to the promises made, and it's a difficult process. So I think that thing, but you could not have a more authentic voice than Farid, and thank you, Farid, for being here. And Abu Bakar, of course, brings both sides to it, because he brought, and Samir, because both of them were outside and inside, both are Pakistanis who have really, really, that thing worked, that thing. I know Abu Bakar was telling me in 1 year's time he made 17 foreign trips just to hunt up the thing, and of course did a lot of work for the Pakistan Software Export Board. And Samir, of course, what can one say? Shahryar is not here, but to invest in Pakistan, put your money where your mouth is, so to say. It's a great thing.